Hello, I'm Melissa Nolan. I'm a school psychologist. I work in private practice and I am the co-creator of the AI Report Writer. And we're going to walk through how to upload information to create a report. The Par iConnect site where I'm going to add the client if I don't already have their information in the system. I'm going to put in the client ID, first name, last name, birth date, and sex, and then I'm going to add the client. And then you'll see it shows all of the PAR tests that I've given this student, and I've already run the reports on these. So that's something important to remember, that if you test a student, make sure you run the report, and then you will find the results here, and I can easily just select these documents to be included in my report. So I'm going to upload those 5 assessments. And it's successfully been uploaded. And then I'm going to move on to other documents that I want to add to this report. So this will be things like report cards, previous assessments, state testing results. And then you'll see, as I save it, I can look at the order of my report and make sure this is the order that I want it to be in. And if I want to move the order of my report, I can go to the 6 dots with my Mickey Mouse hand and I can change the order. So now I'm going to go in. I'm going to add a comprehensive summary. I'm going to add diagnostic considerations. And so this is a new section that we've added, and this is like the DSM. So if you're in private practice, you would add diagnostic consideration. I'm working in the schools and I live in California, so I'm going to add the IDEA eligibility. And if you live in a state outside of California, you would do federal. I'm going to add California because that's where I am. And then I'm going to add an action plan and recommendations, a behavior support plan, and IEP goals and recommendations. Okay, now we're going to customize the AI, which means how much detail do we want? What tone do we want for our report? So I tend to go with medium amount for detail, and I tend to do parent friendly. If you are a strengths and weaknesses psychologist, look at a positive focus. If you are in private practice and it's clinical in a hospital, you might want to do technical or professional, but it really is up to you. You just try the different tones and see which one works for you. I go for parent friendly and I go for medium amount of detail. I save that. A unsupported test section, and I'm going to add those 2 tests. It was the VMI and it was the trails, EF trails. I'm going to save that in my unsupported test section, and I'm going to actually pull this up. I'm going to put it before my comprehensive summary. That I am the assessor, AI is not the assessor, and I have to validate everything in my report. I've made my unsupported test section and I agree to all of that, and I'm going to generate a report. So when you see the confetti, that's when you know that within 15 minutes you're going to get an email that says, hey, come back, the report is ready to look at. You're going to go to Review AI Report, and then there's going to be a downloadable version that you can download. Again, this is my sample, so it's not allowing me to do it, but you will have a document here that says download the report. And if you're curious how we are HIPAA and FERPA compliant, it's because we do something called tokenization. Rather than deleting meaningful information. We use that information, but we give it a token before it goes up to AI. So nothing identifiable about the student, the school name, the parent name, the student's name, all of that is taken out on our PAR site before it goes into AI. And if you ever call in for help, this is what our helpers will see on our end so that we can assist you. We won't see the identifiable information either, but we'll see that the first person is the student, and we'll just see the coded out information. We'll see the token. You can also go back to different sections, parts, and you can review it. And now we have a new exciting thing that just came out, and that is our ability to actually talk to AI and to regenerate a section. So what that means is if you come back in and you're like, wow, I don't want percentiles throughout, that you can actually come in and we are going to have an option where you will write in and say, take out all of the percentile ranks in this section. And you will be able to regenerate that section up to 3 times. And you can see if it ends up looking the way you want it to look. And so once you decide, yes, I like this now regenerated section, I want to print this out, that you will be able to then download that entire report with the new regenerated section.